Hi everyone, welcome. I want to start by telling everybody thank you very much for your support and encouragement. My channel's growing greatly. It would appear that when people hit that notification button, they subscribe and hit that notification button, my channel just kind of explodes, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. So I wanted to just, sit down and do a few cards. And what came out is the unknown, card of the unknown, the Six of Pentacles, Judgment, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. Now, this is a new deck for me. It is the Crystal Vision Tarot by Jennifer Glasso. So I looked it up, and this card, the card of the unknown, is about, you needing to go deeper to get clarification. I'm going to show you the card. It's about having to go a little further in to see where clarification needs to come. When I look at this card, it's bringing me to, I did a reading, I forget who it was, Aquarius or Aries. Somebody, we had the sage ancestor card come up. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh, for some reason, scrying came in. And that's what this looks like to me. You look at her eyes. Can you see that? It looks like she's scrying, she's staring into that crystal ball. I find that interesting. So maybe there's somebody out there who the Six of Pentacles is about energy. It's about engaging in energy. It's about give and take, supporting those who are disenfranchised. It's about the work you do. The number 6 itself is a hopeful, positive yes card. It's, you have a strong foundation with whatever you're putting your energy into. You have faith that it's going to come to fruition, and you're working on it, and you're learning. But there's something more that's there that needs to be brought forward, if you will. And then we have Judgment. Judgment is what I consider like an awakening. It is, it's the card before the World card. This is, I've heard people say it's calling people home. I look at it as, you've run the gamut. You've gone full cycle. You're about to close out a cycle, and you're at a point now where you've gained all that wisdom. You've learned so much. You've gone through a great deal. And you're literally in a better position than you were when you began a project, right? And this is what I call a higher vibrational person. A person who, well, they see things differently because they've had the experiences, right? You've gone through the difficult times. You've done the work on those aspects. And, you're better and wiser for it. And then here we have the Sun, which I really like that this came out at the same time as a Judgment, because it shows progression. It shows that, from what I'm seeing here, that the work that you've done, even though you lack some information with it because of the card of the unknown, you really are in a lovely place. You've come quite a long ways. You've worked hard. You're about to close out a cycle. And this is wish fulfillment. And then we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Two of Cups is, well, it's about finding your partner, your love. It's about, it could be your male and female aspects, masculine, feminine. It could be your higher self. The Two of Cups reminds me of the Temperance card, which is an alchemy of understand. The Temperance alchemy, working with energy, which kind of fits in here. Having an understanding, like the male and female aspects of ourselves, you know, or if you don't want to do masculine, feminine, it's understanding that we have that we're multifaceted individuals, that we're of mind, body, spirit, if you will. I like that. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. This is family. This is our connection. This is, well, the people that we love. This is about our past. This is about, look at how she's looking back, holding a crystal, and there's a little girl there. It's like reflections. And you know, now that I say reflections, I'm being reminded of a reading with, you know, with all the stars and the planetary positions. We're at a point or a place, that Virgo new moon, where right now it's a good time to take a rest and rebuild our energy. We've done a lot of work on looking back on ourselves. And that's what this is. This is looking back and reflecting. So right now is a great time to do some reflection. And maybe because we have 6 and 6, maybe that's what this unknown card is about. I'm sorry, excuse me. Six and 6 is 12. 12 is the Hanged Man. So going back to our center, it's time to be at home in our heart space. That's what I'm getting. Reflect. No action, just reflect. That's what I'm getting. And then the Hermit. Yeah, I was talking about the Hangman, 6 and 6, and here we have the Hermit. This is about going inside. This is about finding the light within you. Seeing it. Being it. Loving that light. Loving yourself. I'm thinking of a cold winter day with a cozy blanket. I don't know why these things come. I throw it out there. There's reasons for everything. Anyhow, this is a time period where we're supposed to be reflecting on ourselves, looking at our past, perhaps going a little deeper, and interacting with that energy so that we can reflect about our past. And not necessarily act on it. I like that. 5 of Cups. This is not about worry. This isn't about looking at our past and being sorrowful or having anxiety about it. This is not about acting on it at all. What I'm feeling is that we should look at it, how all that we have been through, how we've transformed, and how we might not have all that we want. What we do have is something super special. I'm also being reminded, because it's falling under the Six of Pentacles, that there's always somebody less fortunate. And the Five of Cups reminds me that helping others is vital. I don't know, do you hear that thunder? Is anybody resonating with thunder medicine? Wow. So the Five of Cups is to me, don't cry over spilled milk. How do you look at the glass? Is it half full or half empty? And the Five of Cups speaks of looking at things in a positive view, meaning the water is full. Spilled milk is spilled milk. You can always fill it up. You can always fill that cup back up. Does that make sense? But more importantly, helping those who are disenfranchised, helping those who need help. That's a karmic thing. You help others, it comes back to you. It comes back to you, they say, threefold. Then we have the Magician. This is about having the tools, having basically all that you need. And I'm looking at this card, and what I like about this card, look at the dove and look at crow medicine. You know, we have all that we need. All that we need to be successful, to accomplish our goals. We have crow medicine. Crows go to other realms and comes back with information. We have guidance. We have spiritual guidance. We are spiritual beings. Here we have wings. We have feather medicine. Some people call that angels. You know, you have your higher self. You have your guides, your ancestors. You have skills. You have all that you need on your journey here on Earth. In this lifetime, I should say. Don't worry about it. Easier said than done, I realize that. But seriously, worry. My husband used to say to me, worrying about anything is a waste of energy. And, you know, being a science person, you know, it makes sense, right? Because if we vibrate in an energy of anxiety, we attract anxiety. We attract whatever anxiety is out there. If we vibrate without anxiety, then what's coming to us is free of anxiety. Does that make sense? The Magician. We have all the tools that we have to gain the wisdom, the knowledge, the higher vibrational purpose in our journey. The Eight of Cups. Let me turn it around. The Eight of Cups. This is about recognizing that there are things in our lives that doesn't necessarily help us. Like the anxiety I was talking about. There's emotions that we don't need because they make our energy denser. And this speaks of recognizing that and moving away from that. Same as the Five of Cups, like I was saying. Is the cup half full or half empty? I prefer to look at things in a positive light. Therefore, my cup is always half full. You know, Eight of Cups could mean that there might be people in your life that just really weigh you down. But more importantly, it doesn't have to just be people. It could just be circumstances, some things around you that's making your energy dense and not allowing you to shine bright. Get the Sun. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. I really like this card, and I'm kind of liking doing this. It's like 5 to 8 on the East Coast. It's getting darker sooner, but I like the lighting on the camera. What do you think? This is the Two of Pentacles, and I look at the Two of Pentacles as energy here. As energy that we're either receiving or releasing. Only you will know because of your circumstances. It does have a Jupiter aspect to it. And Jupiter is quite expansive. And this could very well be because Jupiter, there's things happening in the planets that is a little crazy. Anyhow, I feel like it's expanding. But it's next to the Eight of Cups. So I'm wondering if you're learning to release those old entanglements, those old emotions tied to your past. Because it doesn't serve you. And then we have the World card. This is about closing a cycle, and I like this because in this reading here, we have the Sun, 19, Judgment, 20, and the World, 21. You know what I feel? This is a general reading. And if you've listened to any of my collective readings that I channeled in, you know, I really feel that we're in this period of change, shall we say, extreme change, that we're bringing in the divine feminine. But I don't want to get into that. What I'm saying here is that we are definitely closing out old cycles. That one reading that I did with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands had worked its way through all the readings I did last week. So I did a reading on the Eight of Wands because I wanted to know what the message was. And that message was that we're releasing and helping to elevate our ancestors. There was a lot more in there. Feel free to go take a look at that. And I think this is just expounding on that we are closing out some major karmic cycles, which is kind of beautiful. We're moving along. We're having a better understanding of ourselves, our connection to spirit, our ancestors, and we're elevating and we're moving further and raising our vibration. Four of Cups. I think that I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Actually, let's do one advice card. What advice do we have for this reading, Spirit? One card, please. Thank you. The Lovers and the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is same as the Two of Cups. Learning about your connection to your higher self, becoming one with your mind, body, spirit is a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. 2, 4, 6. It's a choice to engage in the energy. 2, 2, 2. Master number. We're getting stronger. And that's a beautiful thing. Thank you, everyone. If you like this video, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. It helps my channel grow. Thank you. Peace. Be well.